We move on to Vidbir. The 11 finalists are out. I quickly listened to all of them this morning and have some thoughts, as I'm sure you do too. Let's start with Simon.
For me, there is one clear favorite, and it's also a lot of other people's favorite. It is Alyona and Jerry Heil. Um, that song for me has all the qualities, both to win Vidbir and, preserve Ukraine's very, very good track record in Eurovision. Um, and it's funny because after I listened to all 11 songs again last night, I took some of the videos on YouTube, where people make top lists on Vidbir, and we agree. That song is for me by far the best. And I think a little bit of the problem in Vidbir is that a lot of the songs try to be edgy, try to be something, but it doesn't really connect. I don't know. Again, it's audio only, so you don't know what the staging will be. But if they end up doing what they didn't do last year and actually send Jerry Heil to Eurovision, I think Ukraine is up there battling again for top spots.
I'm going to jump in here before we move on because I totally agree with you. I think it's a blessing that Jerry Heil didn't win last year because this song is so much better, and paired with Alyona, huge pop star in Ukraine. She's one of their biggest artists. There's going to be so much support for this from Ukrainians at home, but also in the diaspora who have moved abroad. I feel like this song manages to address the mood in the country with the ongoing war, yet it's not as on the nose for foreign listeners. Like, there's another song in the selection where the woman, it says, "We are mothers, we are children." It's very emotional, but it's so like very clearly, this is all about the war. Whereas this song to a foreign listener, it could be about the war, it could be about something else. Do you know what I mean? It's more encompassing. And I think that gives it so much emotional power. And we know that Alyona can perform live. We know Jerry Heil has grown as a performer. This just seems like the obvious pick. And like, I hope they do pick it. Two women. We rarely see female rappers. Yeah, I'm not counting San Marino 2018 with Ginny B and her. I'm not counting that. So we rarely see female rappers, and we rarely see kind of female power duos. I know we had Taya and Selena, but like, I love when you have two women together doing their thing. Sinan.
Oh, Vidbir again, quality, professional, production, everything on 100%, 10, 10, 10 across the board again for Kiev, for Ukraine. I think it's going to be between Alyona, Jerry Heil, and Melovin. The battle of the titans, literally, because I absolutely love Melovin's songs as well. It's so interesting. At some point, he's like, one, two, I don't care, one, two, three, something like that. And then in Spanish, un, dos, tres, I was like, what? That's so interesting. Like, that's a what, you know? And Alyona and Jerry Heil song is very, very Ukrainian, very modern Ukrainian song. And, their rap parts worked as well in 2022, and they won the Eurovision Song Contest. So this may happen again, but I think Meloen is going to maybe win the public vote because he has so many fans, like so many fans. And Alyona and Jerry Heil, they will probably win the jury, and then at the end, I don't know which song will go to Eurovision, but those two songs are, the best songs.
I thought Nazva, Slavic English, was giving a Moldova vibe in that it was a little silly, a little fun, and not what you would expect from Ukraine at this moment. So a part of me wants them to do really well. I don't necessarily want them to, actually, they could do well at Eurovision. They really could, because that song is so kooky. And people are just so serious these days. Oh my God. Not in Ukraine, but at Eurovision. It's like people are very like, we got to win this competition. And like, that is just a fun song. I think there's space for that. And also, let's go on through the list. Oh yeah, Yagody with Tsunamia. I guess that's Tsunami. I really like this. It's sort of like Shum meets Polly C. Fire of Love Poland 2019. If you followed that, I love you, because that was a lot of references. But it gives me that very ethnic sound. Oh, give me that Tsunami, girl, but no lives lost, please. Natural disasters are no joke. All right. Look, Freddie, Ukraine, I know you've been very busy, at the gym studio, among other places. Do you have thoughts on Ukraine and what they should send this year? Do you like the ethnic vibe? Do you like more poppy?
Ukraine, we know from experience, Ukraine always does best when they send a kind of ethnic vibe that's true to them. And I'm really happy to see Meloen back. Meloen. He's amazing. And he's such a nice guy. So that's all I have to say on that matter.
He kept it short. We'll close with some comments. Lil Catherine says, Ukraine, for me, they can't go wrong. And I think they will be top 10 again. Flormock says, Yak Tak, the best. Knave04, Vidbir, like every year, Ukraine is slaying with so much quality songs. World says, Suri, Vidbir is interesting. Scrat is talking about Baby Lasagna. I haven't heard Baby Lasagna song, but from what you're saying, I need to. And yeah. Oh, Laura Juric, Croatia loves Wiwibloggs. We love you. Thank you so much. And then finally, Knave04. Both Jerry and Alyona are huge names in Ukraine, and their song is trending everywhere. I think they have a huge chance, but I hope the jury don't fail them. Well, that is very interesting.